What's going on, everybody? Back at it after a little hiatus. Work has been kicking my ass. So my boy Florian on YouTube has requested that I play another black-white deck. Stoneblade, Griefblade, whatever you want to call it, Scam. So I saw this list from the 5.0 dump. I think it was posted on the 9th of September. And it plays much different than any version that I've brewed up. So let's discuss it and then hop into the league. Notably, I like to sort these decks by color. And if you see, the black count for Grief is way lower than, like, if we reference my version. It's like 19 cards versus this 14, 15. I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm interested to see how it goes. I think another reason that this list is interesting to me is because it's playing Blade of the Oni, which I don't think you typically want, but considering this list has a lower black count, it makes sense. But that's just something to keep in the top of my mind while I'm playing. I've never played a list with Light and Shadow, and I've also been cutting Fire and Ice from my lists. I just feel like they're a little slow and clunky. So where I play 3 searchable equipments, this list plays 5. So my Stone Forges are going to get a lot more value. I also have more blinking effects, right? My list, I play just 4 Maliki or 4 Ephemerate. This list plays 2 Touch and an Undying Malice, right? I mean, these would be the same 4, so another 3 blink effects. Same amount of Charming Princes. 3 Spirited Companions. I was debating trying to cut this card, but this player obviously thinks it's very strong. I don't want to go into too much more in the main deck. I guess the main deck Torox and Dam might be some meta call. Callous Bloodmage. I was not historically impressed with this, but Graveyard Hate is good for these cards. The mana base is a little interesting that it's like a lower mana count deck, but we're going to try to leverage Castle. So that's all I'll talk about for the main deck. In the side, another thing that's interesting to me is I don't get this at all. The One of Dothi seems really strange. And just a ton of colorless cards, which to me indicates that the person who made this deck is less concerned with trying to optimize the Grief combo, which is maybe the right way to play it. I just need to keep that in mind, right? Because if you're siding out black cards, you only have 1 black card to bring in, so your Grief chances for turn 1 are just going to get worse and worse and worse. I've never played Temporary Lockdown in Modern, so that's exciting. The rest of these cards I think are great cards. Except it's sort of War and Peace. Let's hope that comes up to be relevant. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. I say hop right into it after I just had like a really long-winded explanation of everything I think about this list, but whatever. Don't judge me. It's also been a while, not only for me just playing Magic, but playing Modern. I don't think I've played since the 5.0 with my list, so let's hope it goes okay. We are against Maku Song 24. We get to play, and my turn 1, I think I keep this just 2. It's just a pretty mediocre hand, but I don't want to mulligan. I have 2 lands. It's going to be a tap land on 1, Stoneforge, Pray This Matters. Not used to these checkboxes yet either. Oh god. Okay. I think I'm going to wait to turn 3 a Stoneforge because my hand is so starved for action. Because worst case scenario, if they don't play Counterspell on my Stoneforge, I can Undying Malice for the first. Burn spell? I'm assuming this is just instantly Monkey. Yep. Murktide, great. I also can touch the Spirit Realm. Oh, God. I can touch a Dashed Ragavan is what I was going for here. Hey, what's going on, Sushi Laser? I know this 5-0, but man, only 2 colors for pending. Interesting idea. Yeah, it's a little strange, right? I think I'll just get the planes, honestly. Not happy that this is probably getting counterspelled. But I don't think I want to run out the Blood Mage, honestly. I mean, a lot of relevant targets, right, for pending, they do just counter this. Fuck. A lot of the things you need to hit are like 1 or 0 mana. But I agree, it's an interesting choice to play. Am I really just getting countered every turn? Thank you very much, Woody. How's it going, streamer extraordinaire? I have answers to Murktide, so I think I'm actually just going to draw a card. We went up on cards here, right? Shitty card to hit, though. Having a great day in general? Love to hear that. So, of course, we got a tap land here, which stinks. I am like a dog to Ragavan. But if they play a Murktide, I have 2 answers for it. One's very permanent, and I guess this is too. Jesus. Okay, iteration. There goes our card advantage. Exile up to 1 target artifact or creature. So this is also an answer to Murktide. And I can do it permanently. Play DRC. Well, I will just prismatic this. Will I? I don't think so, actually. I think I just want a Solitude. Oh, they didn't crack. If they would have cracked, I would have just went for it. Yo, Sushi, just for your knowledge, I guess, as well as mine, it really helps because there's a stream delay. If you're like answering a question, it's hard for me to think for the current game state. And hold on, see, once again I gotta think. But you gotta like say like yes to what you were answering. Like, yes, I think you should do this. They play their second spell. This Crows, so I think I'm actually gonna Solitude now. That way they don't get the connive value also. And I can dam next turn. Oh, they put a... Oh, my bad. I'll keep that in mind. No. Don't shut up. I'm just saying it's tough for me personally. So, like, I want to be able to respond to your comment, but when you just say yes, I'm like, yes, what? You know? Like, don't feel bad about it. That's far from what I meant. I just mean I am incapable of doing it the right way. Alright, this was pretty good. We actually got them to... We played around Spell Pierce. We didn't let them connive. I'm sure you know how to do it the right way. Hell yeah. Thanks, Witty. They milled a Misty. So if they dash a Ragavan, am I going to do this just to stop the damage? I don't think so. Ooh, I gotta fill up my water. They only have 2 cards in hand. Remember when Dam would have been an insane card in Modern? Yeah, like back in 1943. Dude, my hand stinks. I need some threats. I bet you they have a heat in hand too. So like... Oh god. I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't do that. Fuck, we are in trouble. We used that Callous Blood Mage like a... I don't want to use this here, but I might have to. Creature, please. That is, in fact, a creature. I guess I can do it on their upkeep. They know about it, though, which kind of stinks. Oh, it just fucking hits? Let's go. How many removals do you got, opponent? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I could have done it in their draw step, but I was afraid they actually just had a counter. This looks like a Murktide. And they're hellbent. Holy shit. I want Spirited Companion. That's not what I want. Alright, who can top deck better? Probably the deck with all these expressives. And a Ragavan. There it is. There it is. Actually, did you get a counter? I have to jam this. Like, there's literally no way. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Two Stone Forges down, two Solitudes, and a Callous Blood Mage. We still have like a decent amount of draws for creatures. All jokes aside, I really would like to see a Spirited Companion. Okay. I don't think they counter this. I'll just scry too. I don't want either of these, actually. The sword would be okay, but I think it's a little greedy. I know it was Fire and Ice, but I still don't think it's right. Guess it's better than that. Wow, they hit a land too? There it is. The dog. Jesus. Yeah, that's a good boy right there. Oh, this just instantly hit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it feels like we're in a pretty great spot. I think now I can actually just get the Fire and Ice. I don't think there's any reason to hardcast it. What? My opponent scooped? Yeah, we are, Carador. How you doing? Okay, Rest in Peace, I feel like has to be pretty good. Wow, I do not know how to board. I guess I want these. Yeah, we scamming and slamming. I want Sanctifier. The opponent's on Murktide. Okay, so I think we want these. Temporary Lockdown is kind of interesting. Also, War and Peace has to be better than Light and Shadow. I actually think I don't want Cauldra, considering how many Archmage's Charms we saw. You think we should board out the Grief? What's your argument for that, Sushi Laser? I feel like the Grief is just our highest ceiling. Engineered Explosives looks good. I guess they are on DRC and Ragavan. I just hate that playstyle of like hold up 2 mana, but maybe it is right. I actually think we're not that bad into Ragavan. But we are kind of removal light for DRC. But the DRC shouldn't be too big because we have so much exile graveyard stuff. And I don't think I'm going to hold up like an X2 for... Honestly, maybe this Soul Guide Lantern is too much. Sushi Laser, I'm trying to wait out for your argument on Grief here. I'm not a big fan of taking it out, but I'm interested to hear your perspective why we should. I need to take out one more card. I actually think the dog might be better than Grief. I'm gonna fucking take one out. I don't know. It's weird. I think the white cards are just better than the black cards here. Like, how often are we gonna hit turn 1 Grief? It just feels like a win more move. They mulled to 6. I'm keeping this. I think that's respectable, but then I think the logic you're using, though, if I think how often are we going to hit turn 1 Grief? Wow, they mulled to 5. Then we should just not... I feel like we should just not be playing the card at all. I also think it just forces counter spells and removals. Ragavan. We got the Prismatic, baby. My opponent's on a mull to 5. I will be so sad if we lose this. But this build does make casting Grief feel weird. I will give you that. I don't need this upkeep step, do I? I think I'm slamming. I think I'm just slamming dog, actually. It is weird. I think that's why this deck 1 Grief is great, but this deck doesn't rely on Grief. Yeah, I can see that. Are they actually going to counter dog? They're going to counter dog? Dude, what? The dog, baby. Opponent, what are you doing? They're playing Murktide. Mull to 5. I will say they had a pretty good 5, right? Ragavan, Counterspell, EI. That's a pretty good curve. Otawara. I would really like to draw like a Ephemerate here. Spirit Realm, it's new to me. I don't really play it much. But I have the problem of trying to make this a black deck. I think your opponent is sick of the dog shitting in his yard. I could see that, honestly. I think I'm going to fake like I have something. Hit him with a little bluff. I think I'll just get the Fire and Ice. You play Spirit Realm and Death and Taxes? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty good that this is uncounterable for Rhinos. Take counters off of Murktides and blank my own shit. Like, it's a pretty great card. They are up to 4 cards. So 7 total to my, what is this, 8, 9? Okay. I can't believe our dog has passed. I feel like I should report this player. Who beats down a dog? Are they just going to fire off removal? That'd be crazy. Ah, this feels bad. My hand kind of sucks. I think I'll just go to bring something in. And by something, I mean Fire and Ice. Urborg will be the next draw. I don't even know if this list plays Urborg. I hope it does. Man, expressive. I really hope we don't lose this. My opponent mulled the 5 on the play. But just chaining expressives does not feel good. Also, I just really want to find a, I want to find lands. Discarded a counter spell. Wait, so if they don't play another land, that means we get a Fire and Ice hit. Oh god. Okay, that's good. I really want to get this down, but I should hold up these Touch of the Spirit Realms. Yeah, this feels terrible for them. They have 6 cards in hand, but looks like they're missing. They're not playing a Murktide here, really? They can't. I should read this again. Channel at the beginning of the next end step. So I want to do this in main too. I'm in disbelief. The issue is it's a 4/4? Oh, that's what the issue was. I guess I can actually just do the whole Solitude thing on a later, like on my turn cycle, because I'll have more mana. I think they probably, if they have a removal spell, it's really bad. So I think I'm gonna just let this happen. And this, what? I only need 2 mana here, or 4 mana, so I can play this Courtyard. And I get to answer all of their dudes. They're going to heal so much from Solitude too. I'm pretty safe to ping this, I think. Do I still want to play Courtyard? It doesn't really matter. think I'll just play this. I don't think I need this other Stoneforge. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is if they have another Murktide. Dude, this doesn't even count as additional spells. How crazy is that? They're back up to 13, which is scary. Yep. It's an 8/8. Rebirth. Rebirth is kind of interesting. If I just do your line Carador and I Torok and they have a removal spell, I lose Solitude. Right? So what I think might be potentially better is I just actually move to equip, and then if they use a burn spell, how can I do that? Carador, you gotta think about the mana. This takes 3 black. So how do I Torok and Malakir Rebirth? Right? 1, 2, 3 black mana. This takes 3, this takes 1. So I think the best line is to go to equip here. Then pray they don't have 2. And I can actually re-equip here. Let's go. Let's go. We got them. Alright, 1-0. I was counting Rebirth as a black source. Yeah, it's okay. I just, yeah, you can't. I couldn't do that. That was a pretty decisive win. They did mold a 5. But I can't be too upset with that. Yeah, could you imagine? In this other game I've been playing, there's a mechanic called Fuse. I guess that's in this game too, right? Like you treat it like Wear Tear. This would be my mana, and this will pay for itself. I guess that's just a free spell at that rate, huh? See, this is exactly the kind of shit that sucks with this deck. I don't even have that many lands. This is like a mulligan. I think I have them all. I'm going to keep this and pitch this, but this feels terrible. This is why I don't like playing with too many swords in my list. Doomwick has 30 times more viewers than me. There's no justice in this world. Doomwick's out here grinding. I think we're against the exact same matchup. maybe not. Okay, I can't be mad at this. They want to push a dog? That's kind of weird. To be fair, I can spend my channel points to make Doomwake below sick clouds. That's got to count for something. Yeah, his poor health. I should just get a, I mean, I have to kill this, right? I guess I don't have to, but it feels foolish not to. I actually have a pretty sick curve. Grief next turn. Into Fire and Ice plus equip. I think that's another reason why I would rather Prismatic there than Fire and Ice. Because my curve is just so much better if I do. Looks like you're playing against Twiddle Storm, really. I didn't get enough of that deck in Pioneer. Uh-oh. Am I actually just dead? Come on. They have 3 cards left in hand. They cast Wish. Underworld Breach. Did I just lose? Is Magic a bad game? No way, right? I will be very sad if we just lost here. Dude, are you fucking serious? They're at storm count 9. They have Inquisition, 2 more Tome Scours. This is miserable gameplay. So we interacted with them. If they kill me here, it's pretty likely, honestly. They're at 14 storm count, 2 cards in hand. Not me sitting here chanting fizzle, 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 fizzle. Yeah, I mean, just fucking... This is turn 3. They have 17 cards left in deck. I should keep track of the cards that they have. Dude, they literally have 0 interaction. What the fuck is this? I think they fizzle here? No way. They have another Wish in the graveyard, right? They just untap and play Thassa's Oracle, which they probably have in hand too. I mean, yeah, there's literally no way they fizzle. They sell their whole deck. This is crazy. They tap this, grab Thassa's, play Thassa's. I guess they just grape shot, right? That was good. I think I want Chalice on 1. I want Damping Sphere, Soul Guide, Dothy, Rest in Peace, and Sanctifier. So that's 8 cards I want to bring in. Yeah, that was fucking awesome, huh? I think Light and Shadow's just not cutting it. I don't need Batter Skull. I mean, I need to keep in the black cards to make Grief good because Grief is like my best bet. No, I don't need Dam, but I guess I brought in my Dothy. I just want to increase my black count so I can turn 1 Grief them, you know? But it does suck. Let's try taking it out. Let's see if 1-1. I was on the play. And I interacted with their fucking talisman. I'm not going to mulligan, and I think I'm literally just going to first turn make a 4-3 and attack every turn. And pray. Which feels terrible, but... I mean, this is a good card, but I have so many graveyard hate pieces. Let's just hope I find one. If they Inquisition me, I have to do it now. What's going on? Okay. Okay, honestly, they have a interesting decision. Right, do they want to make it so I miss a land drop? Potentially? Or just take the Fire and Ice? Okay. So this is probably just too slow. Let's draw a Stoneforge, huh? Stoneforge or... Yeah, not Dothy. Wow. They're just all in on some fucking cheesy-ass combo. That was probably the worst draw I could have had. So can I kill them in 3 turns? Not looking good, everybody. That's looking good. Alright, 2 turns. They gotta play through Chalice. Any untapped land is a good draw. I have a bunch of good 2-drop creatures except for Dothy. What up, young Peasy? How you doing, dude? I just saw your emote. Pot friend. Yeah, that's true too. Grief would be a good draw. Actually, on that note, I can Wishclaw and just grab Grief if they send it my way. Like, imagine if I drew the thing with Channel. Actually, no, that wouldn't be good. Ignore me. Seems like they're deep in the tank, huh? Interaction, no. Chalice check. So they're just filling their grave. I mean, I'm definitely supposed to just play this. Okay, let's see it. Terrific has conceded. Let's frickin' go. Anything we want to consider changing? I don't believe so. Excuse me. I think this is our best configuration. Temporary lockdown's not going to do much. Honestly, not a fan of playing against their deck. Yeah, exactly. This is the definition of fun and interactive, huh? Damping Sphere has to be good enough to keep. I think. They mulled to 6. I mean, these are probably 2 of my best 2-drops. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Clicked on the wrong button. That's great. I have to mulligan now again. That's so sad. Oh no. My other hand would have been so good. I mean, this hand is pretty great, but... Brain fart, huh? It seems like their draw is not the best. They went too hard on this. They did have to mulligan. I'm just wondering... I guess depending on what they do here will determine if I Sanctify or a Chalice. I think I can wait to play Chalice. This seems kind of like a Spell Pierce or something. So that first hand kind of would have been nuts. Wow, Chalice just slam resolved. Okay. I mean, I just want to hit lands, right? Untap lands. Preferably one more black source. Ooh, they just straight sacrifice. Okay, please untap black. Will this Chalice counter the next Chalice? I don't think so, right? I can put 2 on 1. I'm gonna do it for science, I think. Untap land would still be great. So close. The CMC is 2? Okay. Well, next turn, I definitely... I mean, if I... Yeah, oh, I was supposed to play Torok, actually. They have Leyline out. Fuck. That's a huge punt, actually. That would have been an extra 3 points. Not only did I mulligan poorly... I think I might as well just exile their yard. Or I can't. That's right. Well, if I draw another... Okay, hold on a second. He's going to attack for 6. Or down to 6. Getting the pest doesn't matter, so I think drawing is better. Because then if I get an untapped land, I can kill. Man, my sequencing this whole game has been played so poorly. If I didn't play my land first, I could have played Malakir as a land. And then set up for next turn Hive. A lot of lessons to be learned here. This is a little scary. If I lose here, I really deserve it. I've made like 17 mistakes in one game. Yeah, Agadim is the pay 3 life one. This comes in tapped, or I can put it on a creature and lose 2 and it revives. Holy fuck, did I just lose? The slow roll echoing truth? Dude, I think I did just lose. Underworld Breach. That's so frustrating. Well, yeah, this is better. I still can't target them. I'm gonna need some water. True. Well, maybe. No, there's... How do they just fucking keep having... How did they have the mana for that one? Yeah, I know they can escape, but I'm just wondering how they had the mana. Didn't they only have one floating and their land was tapped? They conceded. Let's freaking go! Misplays all day. The Damping Sphere was untapped, dude. Never punished. Taught him a lesson. I'm a beast. I'm just lucky. What was that? Terrible play from me. But honestly, yeah, seriously. I mean, think about it. If I would have played Torok, that seriously would have been... I guess they could have cycled Street Wraith in response, but it would have been 2 more damage. And if I didn't mulligan my first hand, right, they would have been facing down Kaldra. Yeah, I'm a lucky beast. Well, 2-0 is a good way to start. My opponent was last seen on Living End. Menino Nay. Fuck. What a shit hand. I think we're just going to lose game 1. Yeah, they play the shit out of this deck. Oh, we're so close to using that. I'm going to hope to draw a different black card. And if I don't draw one, I'll grief them next turn. I'm kind of surprised people enjoy playing Living End on repeat. I guess it just wins, so. Alright, we don't have that many black cards, but I'd love to see one here. I can't hold on to this Kaya's Guile, I don't think. Please don't have Subtlety or 2 Cascaders. Dude, we just got destroyed. What? Literally doesn't matter because I'm going to play Stoneforge. Many people enjoy winning and cashing out leagues. Yeah, but I feel like I cash out leagues a lot and I just like brew. Oh, you know what? I could have... I forgot I played Blade of the Oni. I could have played this. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because of the Subtlety. But that's an interesting consideration, right? And then I could have saved my Kaya's Guile. Okay. They got me there. I'm constantly surprised at how many people dedicate themselves to certain decks. Me too. People enjoy winning. I'm not sure, but I'm sure someone questions why I'm playing shitty fair Orzhov piles. Yeah. I wonder if people have that question for me. Okay, we want all these. Any feedback on Blade? Are you saying this list or decks like this in general, or? Okay, don't want prismatics. Those can come out for sure. I don't really know. Dude, I think the grief package might need to come out. But it feels so bad because it's like fast. But I'm bringing so many colorless cards. So let's see here for a second. I might literally try this. It's like a perfect swap. Aren't you the Orzhov guy? They're different decks, but it's similar. I do play a lot of Orzhov. Oh, we're so fucking close here, man. I think I have to keep it. Like, this is just... I have this. Blade of the Oni, I haven't played with it enough yet, but I typically don't like it. I think it makes sense in this build because of the fact that you play less black cards. Oh my god. I'll play this first because it exiles everything, and it also lets me, like, recast Living Ends. Man, it'd be cool if I was the Orzhov guy. But I guess if you're trying to compare me playing Orzhov over and over to this, I think it's just slightly different. I think I'll play this. I don't think they play Brazen Borrower. And this allows me to swing with my Dothy. Maybe I don't catch every stream, but I mean, no, I do pretty much always play black-white. I just don't think of myself as, like, the guy, if that makes sense. This has hexproof, which is a little annoying. But I guess if they Living End, I have this. Kind of curious what they decide to hit. Okay, that's fine. I'm wondering if there's any reason for me to actually just exile this with Solitude. It allows me to attack for 7 next turn. Or I could actually just... If I Solitude Malice, I could attack for 7, or I can attack just for 4, and it allows me to leave up Dothy. And that way, if they... No, let's just... I'm just going to hold up Malice. I think I'm thinking too much. Yeah, I can play it on nothing. I'm just... Oh, okay. I think I'm just thinking too much into this. It's literally just protect the Voidwalker and I should win. Okay, I think I want to do this, and then I think I do this, because if they tried to, like, cycle Street Wraith or a 1-drop, I still have Dothy out. Okay, cool. Okay, on the draw, do I want to reconsider this strategy and play Griefs? Grief feels like it could potentially be better than Solitude, but I'm not sure. Like, the Solitude doesn't seem particularly fantastic either. And I need more mana to cast it. Maybe I should try this. I think it gives me the better likelihood to interact. 4 Solitude is too much. Ooh, they're on 61 cards. My hand's not very good, huh? Always got the Cauldron. Wow, this is a keeper. Leyline. I think I'm just gonna do this now. I didn't really see a Force of Vigor from them, did I? I think I want to play Stoneforge. I need to try and kill them. It's time to plug about your giveaway. All right, I'll try it after the match. I want to try and beat this dude. I hope I wiped it. They had Force too? So we just fucking lose, huh? Good gameplay. Good gameplay. They get to arrange the top of my deck too. See, like, this is crazy. Zero mana, 0 mana. I'm dead in 2 turns. I guess I can play towards Dam. It's literally Dam or I'm dead. But they organized the top of my deck, didn't they? I should have Marsh Flat. Whatever. I guess I'm not dead. But they could always just draw into another one after I Dam. Dude, watch this be Subtlety. Okay, it's not Subtlety. If I block here, I'm taking 7. Still just kind of dead. Dam off the top. Or I guess Batter Skull? Alright, Dam off the top, please. We got the 1 of Dam. What am I getting memed on about? Okay. GG. It was a game. Deck, please? Yeah, seriously. Oh yeah, to Witty's point, if any of you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube, that would help me out. Because I'm in a competition with my friend Josh, and I really want to get to 1,000 subs. So, if you enjoy the stream so far, maybe you consider hooking me up. I'd appreciate it. I'd love you long time. Wow. I don't remember the last time I've streamed this early. Alright, 2-1. I gotta shake it off. It's just always such a feels bad. He cheated on how much mana, right? He played a 4-drop, a second 4-drop for free, and then because of Cascade, he played a 4-drop and a 5-drop that cost him 1 mana. So that's 7 plus 8, 15 mana that was just skipped on. Pretty good. Not to mention that Living End killed my creature and was drawn from the deck. This has to be mulliganed. This hand looks like absolute shit too, but I'm going to keep it, I think. Do this. Hope I draw a land. Goblins. Okay. I'm prepared to lose. I think this is right just because every single card in their deck is terrifying. This gives them actual advantage, but this sets up... I could have also taken the one that kills my guy. I don't know, what do you guys think? Was I supposed to take Runvelt? Or was I supposed to lose? Thanks, Kirador. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we didn't know about that. Land? Dude, we're trying so hard. I think I need to get to 2 mana and try for some Solitude crap. Hordemaster or Expert in your opinion, since I have to break up the combo? I was just worried that, like, since I'm going to be stumbling, they play Harbinger and then just get, like, the 4-drop or something perfect. We know their last card is just Munitions Expert. Okay, oddly enough, I think I'm supposed to be pitching Kaya's Guile to Solitude. I don't think I have to do it now. Well, you know what? Maybe I was supposed to grief. Wow, if they den here, that's great news for me, I think. Because now they can't expert. Okay, so what I'm thinking about here is what my next turn is going to look like. I could pitch Charming Prince. I'll Solitude exile this. And then they can't bring in the expert. I can play Stoneforge and I can take the expert. So I think this is right. It's a really low resource game for me, huh? But at the end, I will be killing this. We might actually win this one. And to protect this Stoneforge, there's no way I'm not supposed to take Munitions Expert with my Grief here. Interesting. I think that I'd rather have Guile as a kill spell. Alright, I really need this thing to survive. I think Kaldra is better than Fire and Ice here. This will attack. Alright. They're top decking. I'm threatening to bring in a Kaldra. But literally everything and anything they draw is live. They drew a land. Let's fucking go. I mean, I of course want to hold this up a little bit, but we're swinging every turn. Back up to 17. Pretty hyped about that. Another whiff? They scooped? Oh my god. I did not think we were winning that one. Oh, what the fuck? I gotta say, I feel like I played that pretty well. I'm at least a little bit happy with my performance. I'm probably going to try out Temporary Lockdown here. I think these cards for sure. Cards I don't think are that good are the black ones. Dude, this guy is like barely doing the grief plan, I feel. Okay, Light and Shadow can come out for War and Peace. Easy swap. I think I can take out a companion first, Sanctifier, then it's these two lockdowns I'm staring at. This just consistently feels awkward with grief. I'm gonna just do one less. Not feeling great about this, but I mean, we're winning games. How many times can I draw this? Have to mulligan. Keep this. Just put back the sword. Maybe they play a violent one for this ending? I mean, I know I have the answer, but it feels like they have... They always gotta have the vial. Feels a little bad since I don't have answers to the other stuff that they do. Like, if they just go Snoop, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, that's not Snoop. I'm grabbing Fire and Ice here because I drew the Batter Skull, so I have something big to grab, like put in. And then Fire and Ice on Batter Skull should hopefully be very strong. I guess that kind of depends on Munitions Expert. Also, I should keep in mind, this can reset my Batter Skull or my Cauldra. Fury. Gotta be honest, I did not see this coming. And they didn't pay for that other card, so what are they playing? They exiled a War Marshal? What? I think I'm just going to gain 3 life. Because if I scry and then crack this fetch to Malakir Rebirth, that's pretty bad. It'd be kind of cool if they experted here. Okay, they're not. Okay, Vial is pretty decent to see. I'm worried that their last card is Expert, so I'm not going to crack this fetch. I think that is what card they have. Okay, I'm clearly wrong. That is fucking terrible for me. I wish I had a way to make them shuffle, huh? Fuck. I guess I can grief them next turn. If they get something really good with Ringleader. My life total is still pretty high. Dude, a straight whiff? A nice little whiff? And they're attacking? I have fire and ice. What? You can't attack with this. I can't believe they... Oh my god, if I get to... If I rip a land and get the War and Peace too. Spoken like a true lucky piece of shit, huh? I mean, they gotta draw a black dude here, but even that's not enough because I can just touch the Spirit Realm it. I drew a land. Oh my god. You gotta swing out. You can't block. Okay. How demoralizing is this? Yeah, princes need their swords. Deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. Okay, so I can't kill them. I'm just gonna keep the board a little tame here. How much life? You know what? I might as well keep up interaction. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Young Peasy, what are you streaming tonight? I assume you are. Oh my god. GG? GG, opponent? A nice little ringleader whiff? Goblins is a bad deck. Tell Zamgeef I sent you. Shrapnel Blast later. Al's coming over. I'll make sure to stop by for at least a little bit. Dude, this is just so awkward consistently. I'm gonna keep this. Is Al just like your longtime buddy? Oh, do we need a pull for that 4-1? I should have done it, but we're already in the match now, so it's not fair. They mulled to 5. If I draw another land, I might just grief. I do think that this list is like... This is my buddy Ragavan. I need to play this first. If they dash a Ragavan, I'm 100% using Solitude. Al lives close by, and we're just good friends that like to brew and argue. I think all friends just... If you're not arguing with your friends, you're not even good friends. Yeah, we actually 2-0'd them. They whiffed on a ringleader, which feels bad. I don't know what deck this is. Am I about to get iced or something? Yeah, fuck you, opponent. Is this just like creativity? I'm going to try and double discard them next turn. So I'm going to hold Malik here. Don't play my fucking least favorite Fable. What? Rhinos? Just fucking griefs on griefs, huh? Rhinos with Leyline Binding, huh? Okay, so my play here, I'm going to grief first. This is super slow. I think I just take Binding, leave them with this, and then I'm going to Solitude, Spirit Realm Solitude. Yeah, this feels a little weird, but I think it's right. And I think Stoneforge is more powerful in this hand. Ooh, I forgot Touch can actually just exile Rhinos, but I'd rather have... That's right. I also would rather have a land here. Sorry about my gasp. I just thought I punted the game away. Please don't tell me you just drew another Cascader instantly. You can take a turn off. You can, I promise. Okay. I think I need to try to gain life. If they did just rip Violent Outburst like they have it. Yeah, opponent. Well, shit. I got my life total up, though. Alright, take the turn off. Yeah, I'll take 8. Yeah. Sick, dude. Fucking incredible. That's God tier, baby. So they're coming in for 12, or no, 16. I think I'm supposed to Batter Skull, actually. Because if I draw a land, then I can equip to the dog. Are you shitting me? Fuck that, man. That's insane. Man, come on. I'm so tilted. What? I'm very disappointed. What the fuck, dude? I don't think I played poorly. I think putting in the Batter Skull was correctly. I think it made sense to exile the Rhinos that were on board. Okay, at least it's not just me feeling that way. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I think I'm going to get rid of the endings. Voidwalker is actually not too bad. Because you can replay the Rhinos. I'm not happy after that. That was actually insane. At least they didn't talk shit to me in the chat. Light and Shadow... I'm still kind of on my opinion where I think too many swords is a bad thing. I also don't think I've ever wanted Blade of the Oni. It just doesn't seem right. Damping Sphere is like barely a deterrent, I feel. Hey, you're playing versus me. GG, you suck. Am I actually playing versus you? I drew Cauldra again. Might get rid of Blood Mage. My land situation is very awkward. Oh, okay. I was like... That's unfortunate. But... That was 4 turns straight of Rhinos, huh? I think we got a troll in the chat. Yeah, Urks likes to troll me. I just don't know if his username on MTGO is also Urks. Also, what's going on, Kentis? Welcome to the stream. Dude, what a fucking tilter that was. Wow. So both... It's Eric. Good. Some brain-dead fucking gameplay for my opponent, I'll tell you what. Yo, Kentis, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't have a white card. This is literally just going to be Slam Torak, huh? And lose to these Rhinos. It's all good. It's all good. What's up, dude? Dude, I was going to say to you, you remember when I wanted to sell my Lilianas and buy Shieldreds? And you were like, don't be salty, Lilianas. Not bad, don't sell them. Should have done it. Should have trusted the salt. Okay, what's going on? How many Rhinos you got? 30, 40? Well, I guess now I just get to at least hardcast Solitudes. Shardless Boseiju. So how many Cascade spells is this fucker playing? Right? Because he has Outburst, Shardless, and the other one. I'm definitely just getting these off the board. Yo, J-Dub, thank you so much for the follow. What is he fucking playing? 12 of these things? Modern Staple Ardent Plea. Can I just rip a Engineered Explosive? Please? Yo, the Control Freak. Mr. Death Shadow himself. Thank you for the raid. How'd your stream go? Welcome, everybody. You joined just in time for me to be pissed about losing to Rhinos. Maybe a dam? That could be too, yeah. That would be nice. I'm just going to do this on their turn. Probably get it countered foolishly. I feel like I should try to trade. Dude, you gotta calm down. You can't have Violent Outburst every turn of the whole match. This is insane. I mean, I need to draw EE or damn. It's been every fucking turn. If I do this, I'm alive at 1. It is. They have fucking trample too, dude. Why? Why? I mean, I guess I'll just play it out. Alright, can't let the same Rhinos get him to the finish line, huh? My opponent's at 31. I can try to double block with the Hive too. Let's try that. I'm down. Yeah, they have 3 footballs in the bin. Please just Brazen Borrower me. Oh no, they could have Leyline Binding. That thing has flash too, right? They're like, wait a second, I don't have Violent Outburst again. My deck's not working. Carador, don't wish that evil on me. Don't you do it. Leyline Binding. Come on. Okay. I don't know what the fucking point of slow rolling that is. Good games. Alright, a 3-2. I can't be too mad. I guess we'll discuss what I liked and didn't like about this build. I think being on a lot more white cards gives us a better Murktide matchup. But I'm still kind of the opinion this card is not worth it. I don't like mainboarding Torok in this deck. Because the appeal to Grief is you do it so early. I'd rather this be a sideboard card. Because in so many matchups it just feels really mopey. Blade of the Oni I literally never wanted to search for. I don't understand why they wanted to play an Undying Malice over the 4th Rebirth. I feel like there's no reason you don't want to just have access to the mana. And this isn't like Fury when you give it the counter, so I don't know if I'm too sold on this. 3 Companion. It's just like a filler card. I still think that even though the swords looked good, they looked good in games where it was like super win more. I mean, maybe not against Goblins. But I don't know. This ratio of black cards I still feel like is just really wrong. And then 5 colorless spells. Your sideboard has 8 colorless spells. It just felt crazy. But I mean, a 3-2 is not bad. We lost to Living End and Rhinos. So it's like, we lost to Cascade. And look how much hate we had. I think Lion Sash is actually pretty weak. But it's better than Blade of the Oni. But clearly their logic had to have been, I play Stoneforge, so I can tutor up Blade of the Oni if I want to pitch for Grief. But Grief is better early game, so having such a low black count is just wrong, I think. Like, to the concept of the deck. We could probably reference one of these Rakdos lists. I might have actually downloaded one. Yeah, so like, let's just sort by color. 21 black spells. This one, 20 black spells. Plus 6 multicolor. 3 multicolor, like, I think it's just... I know they went 5-0. but I think it's bad deck building. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, the Rakdos list is playing good cards. That's true.